All right, boys, it is a big day. Today is, well, I guess when I release this, it'll be the 10th of March. And this game, Ghosts of Tabor, Open Alpha, will be available on Steam. Yes, right now, you can play this game. All you have to do is go over to Steam, open up Ghosts of Tabor by searching for it in the store, and then you can opt into the Open Alpha. And you can play it this weekend through Monday, get your hands on it, see how you like it. And then if you do love it, you can play it again when the beta launches on March 20th. We are getting into prime time. I'm so stoked to be able to share this game with you guys. It's been awesome to partner with my friends over at Combat Waffle Studios to help spread the word about this awesome project. I'll be going to their launch party in Orlando here in a few days, and I look forward to sharing more information from that and actually getting to meet the developers face-to-face and some other creators. It's going to be an absolute blast. If you're not familiar with Ghosts of Tabor, guys, this is an extraction PvPvE shooter with a lot of pretty awesome tactical shooter and milsim style mechanics. You collect loot, you customize your gear, you have your own armory where you can store stuff, you can manufacture your own ammo, you can grind rep with vendors, and you launch into Tabor, you conduct raids, you kill other players, take their stuff, complete missions, and get out with the bag. I'm going to be jumping in tonight and just playing and just enjoying myself. And hopefully I get some awesome footage that I can share with you guys so that you know what to expect when you jump into the alpha tomorrow. I look forward to hearing your comments on this game and your first experiences in it as you get to play the game. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think of it. But right now, let's get kitted out and let's get going. I love the vibe in this place, dude. Gun guy. There's like custom guns over there. Whatever, dude, I'll take it. I need SKS ammo. Once you buy stuff from the market, you come over here to the trade room. This is all the stuff that I received. I've got my backpack on, so I should be able to store a bunch of it in here. 2 SKS, 4 mags. Yep, okay. So we can probably go ammo, like so. Armor modules. We got enough room in here as well. I love the loot system in this game. Super, super simple. We can put one rifle here. Unfortunately, when I went to record footage on the eve of the open alpha, the servers were down for maintenance, and that's sort of understandable. Today, for you guys, we're expecting a massive influx of players trying out the game for the very first time. And it's a very important step in the development of the game, obviously. And for that reason, the developers have the servers down, doing some maintenance on them, pushing some last-minute patches to make sure the game is in the best shape possible and ready to receive all of you guys as you jump in for the very first time. However, the game does have a single-player feature. You can go into a training mode that allows you to jump into the map, play against the very challenging NPCs who can be downright deadly in their own right, and explore the map, do some map study, and still interact with the environment and just increase your overall proficiency. And you can do that all without risking any loot loss because there is no persistent storage in this single-player feature. You just jump in and you play and you come on out. So it's an awesome thing that is going to be included at launch. I think it's something that's missing in a lot of these games. So the footage that you're seeing tonight is from that mode, but I do think it's worthwhile showcasing because it does show off exactly how gorgeous and immersive and interesting some of these features are that the Ghost of Tabor playtest is going to allow you to check out for the very first time. Some of the things I really like about the raids in Ghost of Tabor is just the ambiance and then the lighting and the visuals. It's extremely dark in some of these corners on this map that's called Silo that each of you will be able to check out here in the very near future or right now. And then it goes from this like extreme darkness to these very, very bright spots. So you have to be careful how you're moving, especially when you're facing other players and you're considering, how fast you're moving. Are they able to hear you? You're considering the light and whether or not you should step into the light to move maybe quicker across an open danger area, or if it's worse, going nice and slow and moving in those dark shadows to avoid being compromised. And you've got 45 minutes to get in at the start of the raid, collect as much loot as you possibly can, and then get to your extraction point. There's a built-in compass that you can toggle on, or you can also check your wrist compass that's available on your left sleeve to navigate towards the exit. And there's night vision in this game, and you'll notice, in some of this footage, the night vision might look a little bit strange, but that's because I'm showing you guys both eye recording in Steam VR. So Steam actually has this feature that will blur the boundary between my left and my right eye to try to present to you guys a satisfactory view, but the result there is a little bit of cropping that is usually not noticeable, but certainly when you have two tubes over your eyeballs, it's going to look a little bit different. However, when you are in virtual reality and using nods, it's pretty freaking cool how it works out. It just looks awesome. And you'll notice in Ghost of Tabor, if you've got like a single tube nod, like a monocular, you only get night vision in one eye, my dude. If you got dual tubes, you got those nice dual tube silhouettes in both of your eyes. And if you have quads, they're just so dang Gucci, man. You can see clear as day, regardless of where you're at. And it's pretty fantastic. And what I've noticed about Ghost of Tabor also is the AI, like, they're freaking dangerous and they're scary. It doesn't mean they're geniuses. They do some stupid stuff for sure. But I was like wandering around multiple times during this playthrough, and then I would have an AI just like chirp very, very close to me, scared the absolute shit out of me. And I'd have to do like a right turn and shoot or a left turn and shoot. And then what I really found out that was pretty startling, and it showcased me how important body armor is, certainly in this game, is I encountered a couple AI and I was just dumping 5.56 rounds into this dude's chest, but to no avail. But it looked like, you know, as he got closer to me, I was like, dude, this guy's got like the equivalent to level 4 plates on. And with that being the case, I had to go to the head to put him down. And after I did that, I'd already gotten so wounded that his buddy managed to one-tap me in the face and in my run. So I would certainly encourage you guys to check out this like single player training mode. I think you'll get a lot of value out of it. It'll certainly increase your proficiency and reduce your frustration with the game. It'll also help you to make some decisions about like kit setup and how many mags you need to bring to the fight, whether or not you want to bring grenades and, you know, handguns and stuff like that, because you'll get a feel for how often you'll end up changing guns mid-round. Because what I found myself doing is kind of like bringing in one mag with one weapon that I'm not really attached to, kind of like looking for something better. And then as I fire that weapon and the magazine goes dry, maybe I bring one spare, but ultimately I'm like dropping that firearm and I'm picking up another one and I'm continuing to move, because you only have so much space. You don't have like an unlimited inventory. You can keep a weapon slung on your chest. You can have one in each of your hands. And then the upgraded backpacks that are not, you know, available to you immediately upon starting the game, you actually have to find them in raid or go purchase them elsewhere, actually have an additional weapon sleeve available on them. So that allows you to carry an additional weapon. So those are some of the just kind of like tactical, you know, decisions and gameplay decisions that players are going to have to make and figure out how to navigate. And then there's always this like balance between how much, you know, Gucci gear do I bring into a raid, or do I just want to go in, you know, poor with the firearm equivalent of a prison shank and try to get in and get out with some things that, you know, maybe I shouldn't be able to get my hands on, but if I risk it, I'll have an opportunity to get my hands on. So I find myself just really, really enjoying that level of sort of the metagame, figuring out what to bring in and how to use it and what risks I'm willing to take. And certainly when you're playing in PvP and the repercussions are there for if you actually go down, you're not coming out with any loot at all. That stuff makes a huge, huge difference. It really influences the way that you play. And because it's in virtual reality and you're just so immersed in this digital space, you feel the heartbeat start to raise. You get a little bit jittery, you get excited, and you realize that those like macro and micro muscle movements that it takes to accurately engage and then change weapons and then transition to a secondary, like all that stuff becomes more and more challenging. And I just got to give it to the developers because they've done something very special with this game. It's a great formula for virtual reality and they are executing well. And I'm eager to hear y'all's feedback about the playtest. What do you think of it? How did it go for you guys? Did you enjoy it? Have you already pre-ordered the game? Did you wish list it? Are you planning to purchase it? Or what are some of the issues that you're seeing? I hope you guys did enjoy today's video. I hope you guys are enjoying the Ghosts of Tabor Alpha. And I hope that you guys are jumping into the beta when it goes live on March 20th. I look forward to seeing you guys in raid as long as you are facing the other direction and I am better armed than you and I have the drop on you. Other than that, you can just keep walking. I'm Controlled Pairs. This is Ghosts of Tabor. I'll see you guys in the next one.